Nothing is more sacred to the Aeldari than their maiden worlds, and any incursion into them is met with little to no warning and swift interdiction. The Astra Militarum are about to find that out today as they've set foot upon the most deadly of grounds. It's Eldar versus Imperial Guard in this 40K in 40 minutes. Greetings 40K fans, your host JT the Voice here, and I get to again call my own game as I bring the Aspect host Aeldari to go toe-to-toe with Nick and his Recon element Astra Militarum.
The Guard have always been fun to play. I enjoy them as a palate cleanser of my other armies. They play very differently, and it's kind of fun to be just tons and tons of units on the board and maybe be a bit cavalier about how you spend them. I'm gonna try the Recon element detachment today. I've never tried it before, and it is all about getting infantry buffed, which means that most of the time, most of my infantry are gonna be getting a 3-up save. We're Space Marines, everyone!
Nick's Recon element consists of a Cadian Castellan with the survival gear enhancement, a 6-man Krieg command squad, Lord Marshal Dreir, an Ogryn Bodyguard, a Primaris Psyker with the Tripwire enhancement, a Rogal commander, and a Tech Priest Enginseer. He's got 2 10-man blocks of Cadian shock troops, a 20-man Death Corps of Krieg blob, and 10 Death Corps of Krieg as well. Nick's got 1 Taurox, an artillery team, 5 Attilan Rough Riders, 10 Death Riders, a Hellhound, 10 Khazarkin, a Leman Russ Demolisher, a Leman Russ Executioner, and a Scout Sentinel. That's a lot of meat. Inside his Taurox will be the Khazarkin with the Cadian Castellan, and he's got the Attilan Rough Riders in reserves.
It looks like we're invading an Eldar world today. Is there such a thing as an Eldar world? No, it isn't. They all belong to the Imperium. They all belong to the Emperor. They're just holding on to them for a little bit.
JT's Aspect host list consists of an Autarch as the Warlord, Asurmen, the Avatar of Khaine, Eldrad Ulthran, Fuegan, Jain Zar, and a Warlock. 10 Storm Guardians are the only battle line unit. There's 2 Wave Serpents, 5 Dark Reapers, a Falcon, 5 Fire Dragons, 5 Howling Banshees, 5 Rangers, 5 Striking Scorpions, 5 Dire Avengers, and 5 Warp Spiders. Inside the orange and black Wave Serpent will be the Dire Avengers and Fire Dragons, both with Fuegan and Asurmen attached. Inside the green Wave Serpent will be the Striking Scorpions, allowing that dedicated transport to scout. The Falcon will hold the Howling Banshees and Jain Zar, and the Warp Spiders and Dark Reapers with the Autarch as Warlord attached will start in reserve.
They bring a plethora, a cornucopia, if you will, of special rules. And it's always a challenge to work around it. But I don't care about special rules, I've just brought guns, guns, and more guns.
Today's mission is Linchpin. Starting from turn 2, players will score 3 points for every objective that they hold. However, should they hold their home objective, any objective not in their deployment zone will be worth 5 instead, to a maximum of 15 per turn. We've also gone one step beyond and will be randomly drawing a mission twist for this one, so neither of us know exactly what that might hold.
Tale as old of time. Elves versus humans.
Beauty versus the Beast? Who's the beauty?
Look at this Eldari board here.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Not only have we created a beautiful board, but we have these beautiful battle effects from this episode's sponsor, Deadly Print Studio. This episode is brought to you by Deadly Print Studios, and more specifically, their battle effects Kickstarter, Voidwalkers. If you're a Space Elf fan like me, these effects will add a level of immersion and cool factor to your models that will really make them pop off the table. There are over 60 stunning 3D printable effects, each carefully crafted to bring the alien weapons, psychic powers, and deadly instruments of war from the Eldar, Dark Eldar, and Harlequins to life. Deadly Print Studios has really done the Anvils of Vol proud on this one. All files come pre-supported, each tested to perfection, ensuring seamless printing, and have been test printed and compatible with all major resin printers. I'm super happy to finally get Eldar-specific battle effects and cannot wait to add more to my own personal army as well as the studio's. Keep your eye on Kickstarter for Deadly Print Studios' latest Eldari-specific range, Voidwalkers, and make sure to check out the link in the description below or go to deadlyprintstudio.com and check out all their other cool stuff.
So we decided we want to play with a twist for this mission.
Because we're nuts.
And we decided we want to randomize it at the table.
Neither one of us knows what's going to come here. This is going to be crazy.
Choose your fate. Yes.
Here comes the random twist. It's night fighting.
No!
Units cannot be targeted by models outside of 18 inches. Oh my, this one is gonna be short and bloody, I think. Great. everything Nick's gonna have is rapid fire.
Wow, close quarters combat at its best.
Oh, if my close combat doesn't do work, I'm in trouble.
So for deployment, who's going deploying first? Ah, the Strands of Fate have already decided.
So I'm gonna drop first.
Storm Guardians with Eldrad and the attached Warlock are gonna camp on my home objective.
Well, let's start with some artillery. Let's see if you want to get within 18 inches of it.
So my Fire Dragons and my Dire Avengers with Asurmen and Fuegan.
Rogal Dorn.
So the mighty Avatar of Khaine.
Enginseer going down to help out the Rogal Dorn tank.
Scorpions inside my Wave Serpent. Nick, I'm finished.
Wait, you're done deployment?
Uh-huh.
All right, well, go take a nap. I'm gonna take a while. Got the Castellan and a Cadian Castellan inside of it. I don't know what to do with all this stuff. Sentinel gonna go in front of the Rogal Dorn commander right there. Giant unit of Krieg guardsmen with an attached command squad. 10 Krieg guardsmen that are gonna go on the right flank.
So you know what's really funny?
What?
Is how long it took you to deploy. I feel 10,000 years older all of a sudden. I'm glad I'm a long-lived race.
You look good.
I do. I feel like I have to shave again.
You ready?
No, but I'm gonna go anyway.
Do you want to go first or second in this scenario right now?
Going first lets me scout first, which is nice. 6 of one, half it is the other. It is linchpin. I will sticky my home. I should be able to score 8 per turn, but I have no idea if that's gonna happen.
That didn't answer my question. Do you want to go first or second?
I'm Eldar. I'm not telling you crap, dude.
Well, I'm gonna, in honor of the sponsor, I'm going to roll the Deadly Prince Studio dice. I'm utterly prepared to go either. I will go first and take advantage of it, or I'll go second and not.
Yep.
I got a 6,
I did not.
so I'm going first.
Mr. Dick,
Good luck.
best of luck, sir.
Some scout moves happen first. I'm going first, so I want to take advantage of that, but I also got to be aware of that Avatar.
His Taurox scouts forward, his Sentinel scouts forward, and the Wave Serpent with striking Scorpion scouts forward as well.
All right, secondaries.
Nick pulls extend battle lines and engage on all fronts.
So we're gonna go to the command phase here, and I'm gonna give out some orders.
The Rogal Dorn gives take aim to the Demolisher and gives himself move, move, move. The Krieg command squad gives take cover to his unit. Lord Marshal Dreir is gonna give take cover to his own unit and move, move, move to the Cadian shock troops beside him. Enginseer gives out his 4-up invulnerable save to the Demolisher. The Cadians sticky his home objective. Here we go.
On to the movement phase. I gotta make sure I bait out a little bit of firepower from JT, because I need that punch in my turn too to be strong. Cadian shock troops. A whopping 9 inches. Look at that, speedy.
Guess what I'm gonna do? Run away.
Rangers using Path of the Outcast here to move a D6 backwards 6 inches straight back into the top left corner. That's gonna keep them away from being charged.
The unit of Krieg guardsmen behind them, they're gonna advance. Screen the tank. Next, we're gonna be bold and terrified. Now we're,
This 18-inch range man is totally
the
messed my
18-inch range
brain.
messes me up. Like, where do I go with the troops to make sure I can shoot you?
I didn't bring enough knives to this gunfight.
So I have 2 choices for the Castellan. I could be bold, and I could move them with an advance roll, get here, and even if you move 6, I could probably have range for the guys to get out if I destroy the vehicle, for instance. But that means it's dead. So I think I'm gonna wait on the Castellan, patient Castellan. My Executioner tank.
Rogal Dorn adjusts slightly. Here comes the Sentinel. Dreir and the Death Riders advance a total of 11 inches toward that left side. Cadians advance and move to support the Rogal Dorn. Krieg Command Squad moves back, take cover from possible future shots.
Hellhound goes up a little bit just to give some Overwatch chances there.
Enginseer moves up to be within 3 inches of the Demolisher and the Rogal Dorn. That should help him out next turn. He'll still be alone up, and he'll be able to give one of those tanks a 4-up invuln and heal it for D3 wounds.
Well, let's set the forest ablaze.
No, this is my backyard. I was having a barbecue. Fuegan had thrown some stuff. He's a mighty fine barbecuer, but with the melta and all that.
Yeah, what would he cook?
Mushrooms. Eldar vegan.
They bring tofu to every potluck, and everyone's being like, oh, who invited them? Shooting face, I really only got one target. Everything's gonna go in and see if I can kill the Wave Serpent. It's okay target, but it's something. I fear those things. I remember old editions where they were scary.
Sentinel is targeting into the Wave Serpent. That is gonna be the Daring Recon target. That's gonna give reroll 1s to hit against it.
And then we're gonna start with the Demolisher. His big gun, D6 plus 1 shots. Has Demolisher Battle Cannon. So good thing I get to reroll those. Let's get new dice. 3d6 damage!
9 damage, oh boy. Nick, command point rerolling.
Come on!
Goes through, gets a 4. It's got 1 wound left.
Heavy bolters. Hitting on 3s. Sustained.
I need to make a bolt or a die.
Oh, command reroll to make the save.
I'm good.
Oh.
Gold, baby, gold.
Heavy stubber. Hitting on 3s. 6s to wound! No 6s. Hunter killer.
Missile.
Rocket.
Missile.
Rocket.
Missile.
Rocket. It's a rocket.
5 up. Here we go.
No! Yeah, it does!
Oh, it takes it down.
Wave Serpent's down. That's okay. Nothing else can shoot me. I'm kind of okay with it.
Boom! A hunter killer missile did something! Are you it did something! This is, okay, everyone, mark this day in your calendar. This is June 9th, 2025. A hunter killer missile did something on a 40k and 40M play on game. This is a glorious day for the Imperium.
No explosion. Scorpions take no damage, but they are battle shocked, at least for a few seconds here.
And that is all I've got. I've got no charges. I've got no more shots because of night fighting rules.
Nick does extend battle lines for 4 and gets engaged in all fronts for 1. He's up 5-0.
Start of my turn, because Eldrad is on the field, he's going to give me 2 command points.
A tempting target is pulled, Nick chooses the middle, and marked for death, the Executioner tank, the Artillery team, and fighters. The Gamma target will be the 10 Deathcore Krieg on that right side objective. Sticking the home objective with the Storm Guardians, that should help in linchpin.
I'm going to start by moving my Avatar of Khaine.
Avatar of Khaine using a battle focus token here with the agile maneuvers. That's going to give him 12 inches of forward movement. Storm Guardians move 4 inches to go at 11 plus 2. That's 13 towards that right side objective.
Actually, I'm going to pop out the Dire Avengers first with these cool effects from Deadly Prince Studios, so this Autarch looks totally kick-ass. All right, fire dragons.
You're trying to hide behind this tree so that my Hellhound cannot shoot at you, but you're still getting range of my Rogal Dorn. I got Overwatch. I could react and move, and I could try to Overwatch with Striking Scorpions here, but to be honest, these guys are probably dead anyways.
Nick's gonna Overwatch the fire dragons with the Rogal Dorn.
So these are just the heavy stubbers. Hurrah! Heavy stubber, wounds.
3 up. Good.
Castigator. Good. Coaxial autocannon. Doesn't hit.
No damage.
I got 3 6s out of something like 40 dice.
Striking Scorpions, swift as the wind for another agile maneuvers token. Falcon moves up 14 towards the objective as well. End of the movement phase, Eldrad dooms the Rogal Dorn. That means +1 to wound it for everybody shooting.
I have my stuff in position. Now I'm going to shoot you in the face.
Falcon firing into the Cadian shock troop.
Pulse laser. Shuriken cannon, 3 shots, lethal hits. Strength 6 or 2. You want 2.
I get to save on 3s!
2 go down. Dire Avengers shooting the Cadians. Command point on preternatural precision for ignore cover.
Hitting on 3s, we rolling 1s to hit.
7 6-ups! I got 1 left.
12 more shots. That is 1, 2, 3 sustained, so all of them hit, and then 3s. They're gone. You sure? Oh, I rolled like crap.
They're gone, JT! Stop rubbing it in! Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, okay. Where is it? Okay. Blah, blah. Hey, look, I'm still holding the objective.
Wow, you're lying on it.
Dire Avengers and Asurmen, with their normal move at the end of shooting, return to the Wave Serpent, thanks tactical acumen.
I'm going to lose that transport next turn, but I think I'm okay with it because it's done its job and it's scored me 5 points on tempting target, and that's what matters. So we try to kill a Rogal Dorn.
Please don't.
Fire Dragons shoot everything into the Rogal Dorn.
Those fire dragons are possibly going to kill the Rogal Dorn. I really hope they don't.
Putting on 4s with full reroll. I get full rerolls.
A lot of 5s. Oh!
I'm gonna reroll the 2.
12 damage, 6 wounds left.
Fuegan is gonna pick up a Rogal Dorn, I'm thinking. Fuegan.
You roll 1, please. Give me the 5! Oh, it's a 2. Don't you dare get the
on,
6.
2 damage only, 4 wounds remaining.
I live!
Guess who's winning 18?
Wave Serpent?
My Wave Serpent.
Wave Serpent tries to take down the Dorn, no effect.
I can't believe he's still alive.
Oh, that's huge. I can heal it. I can give orders still. It's gonna be great.
So I'm in range of the Sentinel, so let's see what I can pop the Sentinel. I'll hurt him. So Fusion are gonna go to the Sentinel. The Flamers are gonna go into the Krieg. 4 pistols are gonna go into the Krieg as well. Let's do the 2 Fusion. 4 d6 damage for 2.
I'm down to 5 wounds on the Sentinel.
Flamers are strength 4.
One of them is dead.
Pistol on the 2.
All on 6s. Nothing.
6 left.
Striking Scorpions are going to shoot into Pre-card. Here we go.
Avatar of Khaine throws his spear to the Sentinel. 3 damage, 2 wounds left.
Okay, so I think it's time to charge.
Charge phase now. Striking Scorpions, charging the Death Core, and they're in.
Avatar will charge into the Krieg Guardsman. I'm +1.
Pylon move takes the Exarch into the Sentinel. Exarch takes him down with a Scorpion's Claw.
Sentinel's dead. Objective's mine. I get a mini mark for death. I'm up by 2 points.
Does it explode? It's not.
Scorpion chain swords into the Guardsman.
Whole unit wiped. Wow.
I'm actually going to spend my last Agile Maneuver token here.
Using Sudden Strike for the last Agile Maneuver token. That's going to let him pile in and consolidate up to 6.
6 attacks at strength 16.
No. Did you say strength 16?
It's almost as good as Tau shooting, right?
great.
So I think I'm going to go with reroll 1s to wound.
This is a good start.
3s. Of course I roll a 2.
Save one of them.
D6 +2 damage. For 3!
Demolisher does not go down. I don't believe it.
That was crap. This isn't good. Nick could potentially hurt me, but he can't grenade me because I'm in combat. And if he falls back, I can move my avatar because I have cool Eldar shenanigans. You get to fight back, sir.
Into the striking Scorpions.
Demolisher fights back, kills the Scorpion.
Best thing is, I can stay in combat and don't suffer any penalties of shooting.
Into the fight phase, 1 command point on Skyborn Sanctuary. Fire Dragons return into the Wave Serpent. That's 5 points on attempting target, 2 on marked for death, 7 to 5. Nobody has command points on to Nick's turn 2.
It's a 2-point game as we go into turn 2.
Nick pulls Defend Stronghold and Mark for Death. I'm going to mark the Storm Guardians, the Falcon, and the Rangers. His Gamma target will be the Avatar of Khaine.
Enginseer is going to try to heal my Rogal Dorn, D3 wounds.
Ah, you are still bracketed.
Enginseer does give that Dorn a 4-up invuln after he heals it.
Rogal Dorn is going to give himself Take Aim! And he's also going to give Take Aim to the Demolisher Tank.
The big Krieg blob gets Move, Move, Move. Commander Dreir gives himself Move, Move, Move.
And the Krieg Command Squad gives Move, Move, Move to the unit of Cadian shock troops. The Rogal Dorn commander doesn't need to take a battle shock test. If he passes, he does.
Nick only holds his home objective for 3.
Let's go into the movement phase. This turn, I gotta position my Adolin Rough Riders just right. If I can get them in the right place, I could get some very interesting moves off. So the Hellhound is gonna pivot and go chonk, 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 chonk. Charge forward for the Emperor!
Death Riders take that left objective, over 9 from the Rangers. Rogal Dorn moves up toward the center, trying to get more shots.
I've got this unit of guardsmen moving up. What is this artillery doing here? It's sitting there doing squat. I'm gonna advance the artillery.
His artillery advances for a total of 5 inches. Kazarkin and Cadian Castellan disembark on that right objective. Cadian Castellan will give an order right away, giving the Cadian shock troopers a new order. Take aim.
And then the transport just moves to be essentially invisible.
Kazarkin moves just a smidge to get in range to shoot.
Nick's gonna pick up my avatar, and if he does, that flank collapses, and that's bad.
I've got 1 unit of reserves coming.
Attilan Rough Riders are out of reserves, down to the bottom left, 9 away from the Rangers. Dark Reapers with the Autarch-Warlord coming out of reserves, thanks to his once per battle round, no command point ability, Path of Command.
I have a maximum 18-inch range for all weapons because of night fighting, and that makes it really challenging.
Let's do everything I can to try to take down your units.
Kazarkin giving themselves first rank fire, second rank fire. That's their ability to do so in the start of phase.
Hellhound, it's gonna fire everything it's got into your Guardians. It's not gonna fire the heavy flamer, it's just gonna fire the Inferno Cannon. Whoosh!
Thanks to the Serpent scale platform, I will lose a model.
Wow! What was that?
It's a lot of 5s and 6s.
Only 2 Storm Guardians down.
I will spend one of my Battle Focus tokens on Fade Back. I get to move them d6 plus 1 inches.
Storm Guardians get to move back behind the terrain. They're gonna be hidden.
You know what? If all that did was do that, I'm okay with that because I'm not that worried about that unit. I'm worried about everything else.
He's not worried about that unit.
Castigan are gonna pick up all their guns, fire everything into the Avatar.
Plasma pistols do a damage.
1 damage.
That starts.
Plasma rifle, nothing.
Same both.
Go Meltas.
Melting guns, nothing.
Castigan did 1 wound.
Go, go, Avatar of Khaine.
Demolisher. I'm gonna split fire. The Demolisher gun itself is gonna go into the Avatar of Khaine. Heavy Flamer is gonna go into the Striking Scorpions. And the Heavy Bolters is also gonna go to the Striking Scorpions.
Demolisher into the Striking Scorpions.
You'll kill a dude.
Heavy Bolters.
Only the Exarch left in the Scorpions.
Heavy Stubber.
Same both.
D6 plus 1 shot with the big Demolisher cannon.
And the Demolisher cannon only does 2 wounds to the Avatar.
Oh boy, that was rough. We'll go with the Executioner.
Executioner shooting the Avatar for no effect here.
The entire unit of Krieg Guardsmen will fire at the Wave Serpent. We'll start with the Psychic Maelstrom. Overcharging, you bet. Wounds.
Save it. Takes the Wave Serpent down to 11 remaining.
And a hazardous test. Oh, the Psyker's gone. I have a 6+ Fatal Pain. The Psyker lives! I got 2 6s! Melta guns. Strength 9. That's not a wound. Plasma guns. Overcharging.
I'm good.
No! Hazardous tests. We're fine. Plasma pistols. I did not wound. Hazardous tests. I lose 1. 6+ Fatal Pain.
Las guns, no effect. Take the Wave Serpent down to 9 wounds left after everything, though. Cadian shock troops trying to take down the Avatar, no effect.
I save.
Well, fine then.
Death Riders shoot the Wave Serpent, no effect.
Rogal Dorn. Just gonna fire everything to Wave Serpent. Coaxial autogun, 2 shots, hitting on 4s. -1.
Good.
Pressure cannon, D6 plus 3.
Rogal Dorn finally to take down the Wave Serpent, and it does. Dire Avengers Fire Dragons come out. 1 Dire Avenger takes a mortal wound and goes down.
You explode!
I do not explode.
Now we're gonna move on to the charge phase, and I'm hoping for some epic charges.
Cadians charge the Striking Scorpions with a 7.
This is the one that really matters, so I'm saving my command point for.
If Nick sinks these charges into my Rangers, I'm in trouble.
Attilan Rough Riders have failed their charge with an 8. They needed a 9.
These horses need to make it in. Come on, they can do so great things. It'll deny points, it'll get me points, it'll get good fort position.
Oh, it's a 7.
It's challenging when you give your models opportunities to do cool things, they just don't want to.
Dreir attempts to charge the Rangers, and he gets an 8. He needed a 9.
Horsies are left out in the open and probably will all die.
I feel for Nick, but breathing a sigh of relief. This spells disaster for him.
So my charges failed except for the 1 unit of Cadian shock troops that are charging into your 1 Striking Scorpion. Fight! Ha! 1 unit 4s.
3 ups. Space Marines, I fail 1.
1 wound only. The Cadians do consolidate onto the objective.
That's all my combats. Goes over to you for ongoing.
Agile maneuver here, sudden strike on the Avatar.
He's gonna get a 6-inch pile and consolidate. So everything's going into the tank. 6 attacks. I'm gonna reroll 1s to hit.
All right, you heard it, folks. Let's hope it works. All right. So you probably kill him.
Takes down the Demolisher. It doesn't explode. He does consolidate forward off the objective, bringing in the Cadians.
Brought the Castigan into combat. That's an interesting move.
Yeah, I may as well. I'm not gonna hold the objective. I'm not gonna keep it, but I'm gonna keep them tied up. Striking Scorpion now.
A single Striking Scorpion. Is it enough?
Striking Scorpion fights into the Cadian shock troops that charge him, takes down 3 models. Last Shrine token to flip a 6 on that one too, so they're out of Shrine tokens.
Well, you brought the Castigan in, so they might as well fight, and I will pile in.
Cadian Castellan fights the Avatar, does manage a wound. 10 wounds left. Well, that's more than the Lehman Russ Demolisher did. That was a big turn for the Eldar.
The end of the turn have not marked for death.
No.
I didn't even baby mark for death.
Nick does have Defense Stronghold ongoing and discards Marked for Death. He's at 8 to JT 7.
Up to 3 command points. Thank you, Eldrad.
Defend Stronghold and no prisoners are pulled.
I don't think you have any way to get here.
Not really.
Battle Shock on my lone Striking Scorpion. He's okay with a 9.
8 points on primary takes JT, that's me, up to 15 points.
At the start of the moon phase, the Castellan are going to say, we're about to die from an avatar. We're going to launch a Melt-A-Mine at it first.
They're going to throw it at the avatar and do 2 mortal wounds.
One of my agile maneuver tokens, swift as the wind, and I'm going to move my Storm Guardians 9 inches forward.
Dark Reapers moving up, they got a line on the Taurox.
Howling Banshees disembarking from their mighty Falcon.
Those guys are kind of scary.
Then advance because of Jain Zar 14 inches and 3 inches out of the Falcon.
I believe the term is zoom zoom.
All right, so I'm going to fall back some units. So these ones do it for free, and these ones I'm going to spend a command point on.
Nick spends a command point on draw them out with the Attilan Rough Riders. That's their reactive move. The Death Riders also get a reactive move and fall back toward the direction of Nick's home objective. The Banshees are right in between both and have their choice of charges.
Falcon punch. I'm going to spend my last agile maneuver token on my Fire Dragons.
On Flitting Shadows of the Fire Dragons, they will not proc any Overwatch from Nick. Krieg Command Squad using the Tripwire enhancement and trips up the Fire Dragons. They're going to be -1 to hit. Ouch!
I don't know if I can kill him now. This is rough.
At this point, I could spend a command point to make a 12-inch deny bubble, which means that those Warp Spiders would not be able to shoot this round against that target. So there's 2 targets that I think he might want to shoot the Warp Spiders at. One, my big giant unit here. You can put them right here or something like that and just fire into them. The other one is killing all my horses. So,
Reinforcement step of my movement phase now. Nick spends a command point on Scrambler Fields. That's a 12-inch bubble around the Krieg Command Squad, and that attached unit in the middle. That means the Warp Spiders have to be out on the edge. Eldrad again dooms the Rogal Dorn. It is the biggest threat on the field.
Let the shoot thing begin.
I'm terrified. I'm just gonna take a snapshot of my army board because it's all gonna be gone in a second.
The Psyker using Psychic Barrier gives a 4-up invuln to his squad.
I'm going to start with the Avatar. Reroll ones to hit or to wound. Avatar throwing his spear into the Rogaldorn.
No effect. Scorpion, pistols, and no effect.
Going to shoot all of my Rangers into the 5-man squad. 3s with my long rifles.
Make them all. Space Marine armor!
Howling Banshees, pistols into the Death Riders, takes 1 down.
Falcon, Pulse Laser into the Hellhound. Everything else is going to go into the Horsies. Pulse Laser first. Here we go. To wound you. Fails to wound. But 1 hit.
Because of cover.
Got a laser with sustained hits.
2 more 3-ups. And 1 is down to 1 wound.
That's gonna mean the Banshees will have full rerolls to wound against the Death Rider squad. Command point on grenades into the Hellhound. 3 damage, 8 wounds left on it from the Fire Dragons. Fuegan shoots a Hellhound.
I want to throw all 5 Fire Dragons into the Rogaldorn. Fuegan.
Nope! I got a 6! I got a 6!
You big rat fart. Dorn.
Fire Dragons now into the Rogaldorn commander, flipping the 6 with the Aspect Shrine token. 14 damage, down it goes. Whoo, that was big.
Does it explode? No.
Okay, let's see if I can kill your Enginseer first. 4d6 shots into him.
Warp Spiders into the Enginseer.
Strength 4 AP.
Oh, he's angry now. The vehicle died. He's pissed. So if you don't kill him, he's gonna kill you.
Yeah. He dead.
Now he's dead.
Au revoir, Enginseer. Bisous. That means kisses in French.
Dark Reapers into the Taurox. Yeah, I gotta pick a Taurox up.
Ignores cover too. 1978. On 5s. Ah, it's got 1 wound left.
I'm gonna go with my Dire Avengers next. Everything into your giant Krieg squad. 3 with reroll 1s.
I just saved 1. So a 6+ Feel of Pain, and then, in addition to that, I save 1 more.
10 down.
And then Asurmen shoots.
Asurmen shoots the Krieg squad. 2 more Death Corps down.
I reckon it's time for the charge phase.
Charge phase?
I'm going to start with the Howling Banshees into Lord Dreir's Death Corps company.
Howling Banshees with an 8 to reach the Death Riders. Falcon makes an 11 with the Death Riders. Tank Shock takes down a Death Rider, does another wound. Fire Dragons, unoverwatchable, make it into the Hellhound and the Death Corps.
Asurmen squad is going to yeet into the Hellhound.
Storm Guardians charge the Cadian shock troops on the right side objective. Warp Spiders fail to reach the artillery team.
Start the fight phase.
Primaris Psyker using a scare gas grenade here. Battle shocking the Fire Dragons. Uh-oh.
We're just going to roll right across the table. How's that sound?
Copy that.
Plain old ordinary Storm Guardians start with the Power Swords.
It goes right through, kills 2.
Again on 3s. Whoosh!
Hooah!
Eldrad and the Warlock take down 2 more.
I got 2 guys left in the unit.
Into the Hellhound, hitting you on 2s.
Asurmen and the Dire Avengers attacking the Hellhound. 15 damage just from Asurmen.
Does he explode?
I'm pinching.
Come on! Explode! Come on!
Dire Avengers really can't go anywhere, but the Fire Dragons can pile in now. 10 attacks on force. Tripwire shenanigans. So we're rolling ones.
On a 6-up Feel of Pain, one more dead.
Fuegan, 3s on 3s. 3s again.
All right, let's see if I can get triple 6s. Second.
Howling Banshees rip down the Death Riders. It's Jain Zar on Lord Dreir.
Jain Zar. 3s.
Kill the last horse. Dreir the 4-up.
And she chops him to pieces.
But he might get back up on a 2-up at the end of the phase.
Your first ongoing fight, sir.
I'm just gonna go everything into the
Avatar? Nice.
power weapon. Didn't wound you any. The other power weapon hits you none. Then a bunch of close combat attacks.
No effect. Striking scorpions into the Cadian shock troops takes him out. Avatar sweeping into the Kazakin.
I'm gonna go with reroll ones to hit.
Takes out 7, 3 left.
Well, let's see how many guys I can fight with over here. Now, I am at half strength, which means I get +1 to hit and +1 to wound.
Entries!
I lose 2 dudes.
Lord Commissar!
Oh, not a commissar. That guy scares me, dude. I saw what he did in Coliseum. I don't like commissars. Kills a dude.
The rest of the power swords.
Wipe out the dragons, but Fuegan stands.
It's just Fuegan, just the Ranadandra, the end times, the big guy is left. One of my favorite characters in 40k lore.
And the rest of them just kind of pile in more, consolidate onto the objective and to your character. We have one last thing to do before the end of the turn, and that's see if Dreir stands back up on a 2-up. Stand back up! He does.
And he's only got 2 wounds.
Great turn from JT.
Oh, what a round 2. We promised you a barn burner. That was bloody. This night fighting has made this game up close and personal. Nick defends his stronghold for 3 to take him to 11. However, I've got defense stronghold ongoing and I've scored no prisoners. That's 12 secondary, 8 primary, 20 to 11. Nick will draw a challenger card at the start of round 3.
Things are coming up Millhouse. My ankles are wet, but my cuffs are dry. This looks like the Eldar might be on their way to a victory.
Oh boy, I don't know what to do here. This is a tough scenario you got me here.
He's both established locus and sabotage. Oh, those are both not good right now.
Sabotage? I've got no units to sabotage with. I gotta say, that's probably the worst objectives I could have drawn. I did draw a challenger card.
His challenger card is to do an action in no man's land or advance and move through terrain and model. Actioning in no man's land makes the most sense.
Kinda sucks. I gotta do actions. And I gotta do actions in places that I don't want to, which means I'm not gonna be able to fire. We are going to heal in the center here.
Medic from the Krieg squad brings back more dudes in the middle. Duty and honor given out to the Cadian Castellan. Krieg commander gives his own unit take aim.
Once per game ability of the Krieg Marshal to give a second order out, and he's gonna give take aim over to the artillery.
The artillery gets to shoot, Nick!
I know! And Dreir is gonna give himself move. We got 2 battle shock tests to make. The Taurox, we're good. And the Cadian Castellan.
The Castellan is still battle shocked.
Is he battle shocked? 4, 5, 6, 7, he's not.
Nick does get 8 on primary, 3 for home, 5 for the middle, 19 to 20 in JT. That's me, my favor.
If I could take you off all the objectives, that'd be amazing. I don't see how I do that, but I'm gonna try.
You need time to shoot me before I get to 18 inches. And if I can get to 18 inches, then we're in trouble.
So we're going on to the move phase.
Lord Dreir taunting Asurmen. Well, then I'm gonna overwatch you, Chief.
What is this? Shooting me like a filthy Xenos player. Just come and face me like a man. So Asurmen's unit's gonna overwatch Dreir, who just showed up saying, challenge me!
So I'm gonna start with Asurmen to see if he pops you, because it'll be cool. Hitting on 6s. Nothing. This twice. And a reroll.
Can you let me do cool stuff, JT? Come fight me like a man!
I just hit you 12 times.
Come fight me like a man! I failed too, he dies.
He comes running out. I'm going to die in a hail of shuriken
No,
fire.
I say no. I want to do cool things. I'm re-rolling one of them.
Command reroll to save Dreir's life and down to a single wound left.
I wanted to use that command point for other things, but no! Yes. The pointy-eared monstrosities.
Attilan Rough Riders close on the Rangers. They will Path of the Outcast to get away again.
The Cadian Castellan's unit is going to fall out of combat. They are battle shocked, so on 1s and 2s, I lose a model.
1 dies though, but they do get in the Taurox.
I am going to use one of my Agile Maneuvers tokens.
Avatar uses Opportunity Seize, one of the Battle Focus tokens, to move up and plant himself right in front of that tank.
That's my movement. So I've got to kill Fuegan. I think I have enough pistols that I can do it. Let's start with all of this infantry in the center here. They're gonna fire a bunch of pistols.
Krieg unit shooting overcharged plasma pistols into Fuegan, no effect.
And hazardous tests with 4 dice. Lose none. And then the Primaris Psyker shoots at you, it hits.
I'm good.
And that sucks. The Artillery Rough Riders shoot everything into the Banshees, hitting on 4s.
Kills one of the Banshees, and the fade back stratagem moves them closer, and that puts them in potential heroic intervention range to save the Rangers from getting cut down.
Artillery, fire everything to Asurmen. D6 plus 3 with blast. 2s.
A -1 kills 2. Battle shock test at -1, so I'm probably looking at a 7 or 8. Oh no, battle shocked.
Asurmen and Fuegan both battle shocked here.
The Executioner is going to do his very best to kill your Avatar. Big, giant Executioner plasma cannon. D6 plus 3 shots.
Putting me on 5s. 4 up.
6 wounds left.
Hazardous test. Passes it. 2 plasma cannons. Wounds once.
4 up.
Heavy stubber. Come through for me, baby. Do 6 nothing. Turax is going to do the action from the Challenger card to secure extraction zone. Charge!
Artillery Rough Riders do charge the Rangers with a 6. Command point on a heroic intervention with a 7. That's gonna let the Banshees fight first.
Like, the chance of you not killing them is very low.
It's true.
One last charge. Commander Dreir says, you tried to kill me in Overwatch. I'm gonna charge you. Eat. Bring it, Azur butt. Cross swords with me in noble combat.
Banshees fight first. I'm hitting you on 2s, rerolling 1s.
On 6s. Oh, I saved 1. 2 are dead.
Executioner from the Exarch. 2s, rerolling 1s. 3s.
Whole squad's dead. It's very frustrating, JT. I just want to do cool things. You wouldn't let me go do cool things. My horses have done nothing. Nothing, I tell you. I spent 450 points on horses. Dreir, you've got to make up for this poor turn here, sir.
Dreir into Asurmen. He wipes the Dire Avengers, but Asurmen is up.
No, he's not, because the Savage Claws from the horse's hooves.
The horse's hooves.
Strength of 4.
Good. Fuegan into your dudes.
Fuegan attacks the Krieg unit and kills 5.
But you know what that does? It breaks me below half, which brings me, give me a +1 to my wounding roll. And then I get to fight you, Ogryn Maul.
Krieg unit attacking Fuegan. He takes 4 damage. He's down to 1.
Here's all the swords.
Oh, Fuegan drops, but he may stand back up just like Dreir.
Asurmen into Dreir. Rerolling 1s to hit.
Asurmen with a Sword of Asur into Lord Commander Dreir, takes him out. And Fuegan stands back up.
And with that, we go to the end of my turn.
Oh, with those secondaries, not great for Nick. He does score 3 points on his Challenger. That puts him up to 3 Challenger and 8 on secondaries for 22. However, Defense Stronghold does go off for me, puts me to 23, and I have an opportunity to close this out. This one could end early.
I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. Never surrender. The Guard will win. And if I don't win today, it'll just be tomorrow, because I'll send in the next wave. So never give up, never surrender.
I will owe you some battle shocks here in a second, but my secondary draw is amazing. Secure No Man's Land display of might. Yeah.
This still hurts over here.
I know. Dude, I had to save my Rangers. I've never made it through a game with them alive.
Storm Guardians will sticky that right side objective.
Lone Striking Scorpion is okay. Avatar of Khaine.
Oh no, Avatar fails Battle Shock, but 13 points primary takes me up to 36.
We start my movement phase.
Warp Spider's moving towards Nick, 14 plus an extra 2.
The Falcon is just gonna shift. Putting the last of my Agile Maneuver tokens.
Banshees moving in behind Fuegan.
The Tripwires activate on a 4-up.
Oh, the Banshees are tripped up by the Tripwires. They're gonna be -1 to hit.
As you move those Banshees, 1 command point on draw them out, and I'm gonna move 6 inches back.
Storm Guardians moving toward the Executioner to try to get some fusion guns in range.
I need to make sure that I can just put the hammer down, and it might seem unfair, but I cannot risk having a Plasma Executioner tank still living. It needs to die.
The Plasma Executioner tank will overwatch the Storm Guardians Flamer, which does no wound.
Oof.
Good start! The side guns, oh my goodness.
1 dead dude.
Big giant gun.
Save it.
Oh, bit of a waste there. Heavy Stubber.
There you go.
Which does one move.
2 Guardians go down.
Dark Reapers slide forward.
The Krieg have a 4-up invulnerable save in the shooting phase again, thanks to the Primaris Psyker.
I'm going to begin over on this side of the board.
Avatar of Khaine throws his spear into the Taurox, takes it down.
Does it explode? It does not explode. 3 guys inside. They're fine.
Dark Reapers shooting the Cadian Castellan. Oh, that's a lot of shots. That squad is gone.
Just murder them real good. Let's see if I can take out your artillery. 4d6. 3 rolling 1s to wound.
4s.
Take it to 8 wounds left.
Asurmen is going to open up. It's time for him to pop his once per game. First thing he's going to do, though, is he's going to throw grenades.
2 6-ups.
And now he's going to pop the Bloody Twins. 5s are devs.
1 AP1. 3 6-ups.
Fuegan's going to try the same thing, but not as good.
Kill 2 more.
Eldrad into the Executioner.
Tank. 4.
We'll see.
Falcon into the Krieg.
Hurrah!
Pulse laser. Scatter lasers.
You kill the Psyker. You killed the Ogryn Bodyguard. All that's left is the commander that dies.
Avatar charges the Executioner. He's in.
My last hope of redemption on this battlefield.
Hitting you on 2s, rerolling 1s to hit with the Avatar of Khaine.
And he takes it out.
Do it!
No, it doesn't explode! No! Come on! It doesn't explode. But good game. I will concede there.
Dude, that was, oh my gosh.
Securing no man's land for 5 points. Display of might for 4 points. 24 secondary, 21 primary, 45 points. And Nick and I have absolutely beat the ever-loving crap out of each other. 32-55 for your winner, the Eldar. I gotta say, though, that night fighting was the key to victory.
I was really able to adapt to that night fight quickly and just realize that I'll run at him and see what happens.
I got lucky, Nick did not. My dice turned on at the right moment, and the Eldar took the game.
I gotta say, if there was a unit to point to that I think did the best in this army, it was the big unit of Krieg in the center. They just held on, they wouldn't die, and they did a lot of damage.
That giant blob in the middle was nutty. Nuttier than a fruitcake. Nuttier than a Christmas cake. It was, oh.
This attachment has a lot of sneaky maneuvers and abilities, and I don't think I was able to utilize it fully to its advantage, but I think I enjoyed this army. I enjoyed the play of it, and it has some really cool enhancements and stratagems.
I smell a rematch. That's 1 each with the new Eldar Codex. You won with Tau, I won against Guard. I can't wait to see what you bring at me next.
Thanks, JT, for playing. As always, you prove to be an adept general that I have trouble facing.
Thanks again to this episode's sponsor, Deadly Print Studios. Make sure to keep your eyes on Kickstarter for their latest BattleFX Voidwalkers for some cool Eldar-specific 3D print effects. I absolutely love them and can't recommend Deadly Print Studios enough. Check out the link in the description below or go to deadlyprintstudio.com and get some cool stuff for your army. And of course, as always, the biggest thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. Well, that's it from all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grim, dark universe, play on.
I'm tired. This is a lot of thinking. Whose idea was this? Where's Owen? Somebody want to stop the camera? I'm having a thing.